Failing to prepare is preparing to fail. This is one of my favorite quotes, and especially is true when it comes to eating healthy and preparing for the week. So this can be a great way to save time, money, and ensure you're eating nutritious foods. So here are 7 steps to help you get started. So number 1 is to get clear on your goals. So decide what you want to achieve with your meal planning strategy. So are you trying to eat overall healthier? Are you trying to follow some specific diet that's been recommended by a doctor? Are you looking to save time from just a busy work schedule? Or are you looking to lose weight to live an overall healthier life and improve overall quality of your life? Getting clear from the start is going to help you align your actions accordingly. Step 2 is to choose your recipes. So select recipes that support your goals once you get that clear goal solidified, and then look for balanced meals that include a variety of protein sources, vegetables, fruits, whole grains, and healthy fats. So websites like Eating Well or the recipe section on MyFitnessPal app, where you can also track your food intake, offer a variety of ideas. So my favorite is on MyFitnessPal. They have recipes that go over gluten-free options, high protein, low carb, everything that you could think of. So definitely a good resource that you can download on your smartphone. Number 3 is to decide and create your week of meals. So your ideal week of eating. So map out your meals for the week. You can plan for all 3 meals, or to make things simple when getting started, just shoot for lunch or dinner and get into a rhythm with that, and you can branch out from there. You may find it easier to keep your meals pretty similar throughout the week, so similar breakfast, lunch, maybe dinner is the one variable. This can help you strike a good balance, and then on the weekend, when you have a surplus of time, then you can mix in other types of meals. And then when the following week comes along, then you can mix it up again. Also, it's important to include high protein snacks in between your meals, because protein is very satiating, and this will keep you full through meal to meal and prevent from any excessive snacking. Number 4 is to designate a shopping day and make a list. So now that you have those recipes that you want to include throughout the week, break those down into the ingredients that you'll need to prepare. So combine amounts of similar ingredients to make shopping easier, and try to stick to your set grocery shopping days. It can eliminate chaos, and you're always one step ahead before the following week comes. Number 5 is to designate a cooking day and prep ahead. So just now you have your shopping day, now you have your cooking day. Maybe the shopping day is Saturday, your cooking day can be on Sunday, or you can combine them together. So this is going to be the day where you spend time at the beginning of the week preparing those ingredients that you've bought at the store. And number 6 is to store them properly. So the last thing you want to do is, if you spent all that time shopping and also cooking ahead before the week started, is for that food to go bad. So use airtight containers to store those ingredients accordingly, and label the date. So you can use like a permanent marker or a dry erase marker to write on the outside, so you know when exactly that was cooked and if it's fresh or not. And number 7 is to stay flexible. So things are going to happen throughout the week. Friends are going to reach out to you, maybe want to grab a quick bite, or they might invite you over. So be flexible. You might have to swap a meal out for another one depending on how your week unfolds. What I typically use is a 2-token approach. I go into every single week knowing that I'm not going to be 100% perfect. I think of it as having 2 tokens. So throughout the week, if something does come up, that's 1 token I can use, and then something else happens to come up, that's my 2nd token. And that just makes me feel a lot better. I don't beat myself up. Try not to go over that 2-token rule, just because then things can kind of deter me away from my goals. A couple other things outside of those 7 steps that I just went over is if you needed like a sample meal plan, this is one that I commonly follow. Breakfast, for example, could be like overnight oats. Sometimes combine that with berries and nuts. Lunch, brown rice, salad bowl with ground turkey, chickpeas, cucumber, feta, low-calorie dressing to go on top. Dinner, a grilled chicken with roasted vegetables or a sweet potato is a great dinner option. Keeps you nice and full from those sweet potatoes. Some common snacks to include Greek yogurt with a little bit of honey, apple slices with almond butter, or a protein bar or a drink. throughout the week. So again, I'm going to want to make sure these align with your specific goals. And if you've received any guidance from your doctor, definitely want to discuss that with them before. Slow cooker is a really good hands-free option that makes cooking a lot easier. So that might be a good tool to keep around. And then lastly is to keep those healthy snacks. So you don't have to rely entirely on those meals. If you have like some fruits, snacks, Greek yogurt, high protein options on hand, those are gonna help fill those gaps in between the meals. So that's all I have for you guys. Thanks again for tuning in for this video, and I'll see you in the next one.